Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Krishnamurthy, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, JSS Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokak, which is affiliated to Rani Channamma University, Belgavi. So, last class we discussed about lanthanides. Today, we are going to study about the actinide series, actinides. So, as we know, in F block elements, there are two series, lanthanide series, actinide series. A set of 14 elements, that is cerium to lutetium, that is atomic number 58 to 71, comes after lanthanum in the sixth period of the periodic table, are called lanthanides. Very similarly, another set of 14 elements, that is from thorium to lawrencium, that is atomic number 90 to 103, comes after actinium in the seventh period of the periodic table, are called actinides. These two series collectively called F block elements. So today we discussed about actinides. So the 14 elements from thorium to lawrencium, that is atomic number 90 to 103, are characterized by the progressively filling up of the 5f orbitals. So in actinides, 5f orbitals are progressively filled. Next, the characteristic properties of actinides. Number 1, electronic configuration. The 5f block elements, that is actinides, the electronic configuration, general electronic configuration is n-2 f1 to 14 n-1 d1ns2. So next, electronic configuration, it is a list of actinide series elements, their symbol and their corresponding electronic configuration. So thorium, symbol TH, electronic configuration 6d2 7s2, protactinium Pa 5f2 6d1 7s2, uranium, symbol U 5f3 6d1 7s2, neptunium Np 5f4 6d1 7s2, plutonium Pu 5f6 7s2, americium Am 5f7 7s2, curium Cm 5f7 6d1 7s2, berkelium Bk 5f9 7s2, californium Cf 5f10 7s2, einsteinium Es 5f11 7s2, fermium Fm 5f12 7s2, mendelevium Md 5f13 7s2, nobelium No 5f14 7s2, lawrencium symbol Lr 5f14 6d1 7s2. So this is about electronic configuration of the actinide series elements. So next, other properties, that is metallic nature. Like the lanthanides, actinides are all metals. The oxidation state. Unlike lanthanides, the actinides have no characteristic oxidation state. Color. Actinides cations having unpaired 5f electrons are colored in the solid as well as in aqueous solution. So as we know, color is due to the presence of unpaired electron. Here 5f electrons are responsible for the color. Actinide contraction. Like the lanthanides, actinides show the phenomenon of actinide contraction. Next property, magnetic properties. Like the lanthanides, actinides are strongly paramagnetic. This magnetic nature is due to the presence of unpaired electron. So next, transuranic elements. Elements lying beyond uranium, that is beyond atomic number 92, are called transuranic elements. That is atomic number 93 to 103. Atomic number of uranium is 92. Beyond that, the elements are called transuranic elements. These are radioactive elements produced through nuclear reactions. That is neptunium. It was prepared by Vahe and Sieber in 1942 by the action of high-speed neutrons on uranium-238. Next, plutonium. Plutonium-239 is a very important isotope in nuclear chemistry. It is produced on a large scale, that is from natural uranium, by the action of slow neutrons on uranium-238. Americium. It is prepared by bombarding plutonium-239 with alpha particles. Next, comparison of lanthanides and actinides, that is the similarities between lanthanides and actinides. Here, both show +3 oxidation state. In both the cases, f orbitals of that is n-2 shell are progressively filled up. A contraction in atomic and ionic size is observed in both the cases. So as we already know, lanthanide contraction, very similarly here, actinide contractions. Both lanthanides and actinides show sharp line like absorption spectra due to FF transition. They have low electronegativity values. These elements are quite reactive. These elements form colored ions. Their nitrates, perchlorates and sulfates in the +3 state are soluble in water. Their hydroxides and carbonates in +3 state are insoluble in water. Members of both the series show ion exchange behavior. So next, the difference between lanthanides and actinides. Number one, in the lanthanides, they have identical chemical properties. Actinides, variation is observed in their chemical properties. In lanthanides, they have high binding energy. Actinides have binding energy is small. Lanthanides elements exhibit oxidation states up to +4. Actinides elements exhibit oxidation states up to +7. In lanthanides, F electrons have better shielding effect. In actinides, 5F electrons have poor shielding effect. In lanthanides, the paramagnetic properties of the lanthanides can be easily explained. In actinides, the magnetic properties of the actinides are quite complex. Lanthanides are hardly form complexes. Actinides, they form complexes readily. In lanthanides, except promethium, all are non-radioactive. In actinides, all the elements are radioactive. In lanthanides, their compounds are less basic. Actinide compounds are more basic. So these are the difference between lanthanides and actinides. So next, some applications of D and F block elements. Number one, iron and steel are important construction materials. Their production is based on the reduction of iron oxides, removal of impurities, and addition of carbon and alloying metals such as chromium, manganese, and nickel. Titanium oxide is used in pigment industry. Manganese oxide is used in battery cell. Here also zinc and nickel or cadmium. Cobalt is used in synthesis of gasoline. Vanadium oxide catalyzes oxidation of sulfuric acid in contact process. Iron catalyst is used in Haber's process for the manufacture of ammonia. Titanium tetrachloride and trimethyl aluminum forms a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Nickel complexes are used in polymerization of alkynes. These are some applications of D and F block elements. So next, extraction of uranium from pitchblende. This is a very important concept to the point of examination. Extraction of uranium from pitchblende. So uranium is extracted from its important ore, that is pitchblende. It involves several steps. So we are going to study one by one. First one, concentration. The ore is crushed to fine powder, and then we can do the concentration by gravity separation method. So as we know, gravity separation method based on the difference on the density in the minerals. Once the process is over, the concentrated ore is roasted. Roasting in the presence of air in a reverberatory furnace to remove sulfur, arsenic and other volatile impurities. Once the roasting process is over, mixing this roasted ore with sodium carbonate and sodium nitrate. Then it is heated to get sodium uranate. Next, the fused mass is extracted with hot water and treated with an excess of ammonium carbonate or sodium carbonate. Then the impurities like aluminum, nickel, cobalt and manganese get precipitated as basic carbonates, while uranium remains in the solution as ammonium uranium carbonate. So next is treatment with sulfuric acid. This ammonium uranium carbonate, it is neutralized with sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid and evaporated to dryness, we get ammonium uranate. So next, calcination. So here ammonium uranate is formed as yellow precipitate. Then during calcination, this aids uranium oxide U3O8. Uranium oxide is heated with charcoal or hydrogen. It is reduced to uranium dioxide and then it is heated with chlorine to form uranyl chloride. This uranyl chloride is heated with carbon in the presence of chlorine to get uranium tetrachloride. So next, uranium tetrachloride is heated with sodium to get metallic uranium. So in this way, we get uranium from its important ore, that is pitchblende. So here another alternate method, alternate way to get a metallic uranium. So that is alternatively uranium dioxide. So here uranium dioxide is obtained. The obtained uranium dioxide is treated with hydrogen fluoride instead of chlorine. It is treated with hydrogen fluoride to get uranium tetrafluoride. Very similarly, uranium tetrachloride. Uranium tetrafluoride, then which is reduced by magnesium to get metallic uranium. So instead of chlorine, you can use hydrogen fluoride. Then also you get metallic uranium. By this way, we get uranium from pitchblende. So in this class, we study about the actinides, their electronic configuration and the properties of actinides, then transuranic elements, then applications of D and F block elements, then extraction of uranium from pitchblende. Thank you.